Hey everybody, welcome back to another Loomian Legacy video. Now in today's video, by the title you can tell this video is a little bit more serious, but I will be speaking about the downfall of the Loomian Legacy YouTube community, which includes a special input from a bigger content creator. Last time I made a video like this, I spoke about the recurring issue with the trading community, which is a video I think y'all should go check out. Now I know it seems like I don't upload on this channel, but I promise you I'm alive and thriving. Anyways, I will be splitting this video into 3 parts, starting with number 1, the downfall of the game, number 2, the YouTubers quitting, number 3, the Lucky HD special situation. Before I start, I want to put a disclaimer that anything mentioned in this video is not personal or against anyone, but is simply to spread information and knowledge on certain aspects. Thank you. Let's begin. Starting with the downfall of the game, something everyone, and I mean everyone, loves to talk about. If you go on YouTube, you will find at least 5 videos covering it. Anyways, they aren't wrong for making these videos because everyone knows there was a huge downfall between Pokemon Break Bronze and Loomian Legacy. It's so dead to the point no one can even make simple videos like theories or updates because it just doesn't get views. The game also barely cracks 2,000 players even during events, which is very much depressing. Developers have gotten somewhat better at communicating, but the bar is very much low. Now speaking on YouTubers quitting, they aren't the only ones, because many have quit, but YouTubers obviously hold bigger influence, making it a bigger wave. 2 YouTubers I can name off the top of my head are Armenti and Ominous Nebula, who were very big content creators back in the good old days, but unfortunately quit due to one simple answer: the game being dead. The only thing they were able to do with the game was interact with the community and doing giveaways, just because there's quite literally nothing to do. Now for the special input, I took it upon myself to ask YouTuber Lucky HD his input on why the YouTube community is dead. Here's what he had to say.
Well, to answer the first one, the YouTube community has just died because the developers let it die. Now, you can obviously state the obvious and say that, like, oh, well, you know, the game is dead, which it is. You know, the community is dead. Not even just the YouTuber community, the community is dead. Now, granted, there's a hierarchy to this, right? Like, the YouTubers foster the community, which plays the game. So you don't have YouTubers, then all of the community starts to slowly trickle away and fade into nothingness. So the developers, they thought that YouTubers were expendable. Not all the developers, obviously, but there was, a select few developers that just did not like a lot of the YouTubers. Even stated verbatim that, like, yeah, again, we're replaceable. If we left, more people would just take our place. So, once that got out, people were not too happy. YouTubers were not too happy. Armenti was not happy. Armenti shares a lot of the same viewpoints that I do. He was just always more reserved about it. So, for those reasons, he ended up quitting. And I feel like him quitting kind of signaled the end of things for the YouTuber community, and just Loomian Legacy in general, in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, it's like, what can you even make? I think a lot of YouTubers just woke up, moved on to bigger and better things, or just didn't really do anything afterwards. There's no content to make about the game. There's not even tweets. Can't even go on their Twitter anymore and make speculative, fun theory videos. There's nothing. There's like, it's actually straight up pathetic.
I agree with Lucky, and honestly it's different hearing it from someone who has had such a big influence in the community. Now that I've mentioned Lucky HD, I also took it upon myself and asked him why he believed he had a falling out with the Loomian Legacy developers. That is something I call it. Before I show his answer, I do want to say that Lucky is someone I have respected, and I ask many to take careful consideration of their dislike of him and open up and see that most of the reasons people dislike him is ridiculous. But anyways, here's his response he gave me. Okay, so actually this is a editor's note, so I don't want to edit a lot to make it seem like it's out of context, but I don't want to put the whole audio, I guess, that Lucky HD sent me, because I just don't want it to be taken out of context. And honestly, the hate that people have towards him is low-key insane. So like I said, some of the parts will be edited, but most of it like will be kept in. But yeah, this is just the editor's note.
As for why I had a falling out with the devs, I mean, to state the obvious, they don't like hearing criticism at all. Like it's just straight up true. I mean, T. Bradham even deleted Twitter because he didn't like all of the negative things that were being said about the game. So it's just one of those things where, you know, they can't handle actual constructive criticism or even regular criticism. The falling out, like, I would also say a lot of it is just, you know, I mean, there were some things that I obviously, like nothing private, but a lot of, you know, just public stuff that I would be annoying about. But more so, especially on their end, there was so much immature that they did to me. Like, the main thing that started it all was back in, like, I think it was 2020, I'm pretty sure. I used to the fuck out of them. Like, I used to defend them like my life depended on it. And then one day I found out that they had a private server, like a developer server that one of my friends was in, actually, conveniently. And they were shit-talking me, shit-talking my designs, all of that type of stuff. And once I found that out, I went to Sheepool. I don't think did anything, if I remember correctly, so I had to go to Lando, and then finally something was done. But like, one of them only, or like Sergzia, I think, apologized, but Sergzia also apologized for Pwinny. Like, Pwinny gave like a half apology. They didn't even like want to message me. It was a whole weird mess. But then that started the the fucking this downfall, I guess, the rift between us, because then thereafter I became a lot more critical of Loomian Legacy, kind of opened my eyes to the issues and such. So then obviously, you know, you point out issues and all that stuff on Twitter. That creates the entire thing of, oh my god, like HD is being negative. But in reality, I'm just being real, and they never really liked that. There was also a lot of stuff with T. Bradham and Lando. Both of them promising me things and leading me on for like years. Or like, you know, a year, especially in cases like the custom Halloween Protagon, just lying to me, straight up wasting my time, my resources, getting me to make designs for them, and then giving me bullshit excuses as to why they can't use them. Like, literally telling me, make us this, and then they said, oh yeah, this is awesome, blah 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 blah, yeah, it'll be added after this update. And then that update comes and there's like, oh well, actually, just, you know, a whole bunch of stuff with that. I could go on and on, but I don't know. I mean, I don't really hold any resentment anymore towards the developers, because I could give less of a about the game. I'm just here for the community at this point. But everything that, you know, has been caused negatively in this game has just been by the developers.
So there you have it. That is what Lucky HD had to say about the whole situation between him and the developers, and just the fact that the YouTube community has died off. Now, the reason I call it a special situation is because Lucky HD has really only been honestly the only YouTuber that I've seen that has a big platform that has spoken out towards the developers, but also just criticized the game. And like, if you really see anybody else, you don't really see anybody else doing that. But then again, like, you know, there's not much big content creators on Loomian Legacy. But that's the reason why I call it a special situation. But once again, I want to reiterate that please take the careful consideration about Lucky HD. Now that y'all got this video, I feel like y'all can not change, but I guess it could give you a new, like, different perspective on him, as he has explained thoroughly, like, you know, his side of this whole thing. I also want to give a thanks to Lucky HD if he does end up watching this video, for taking the time and responding to me, and I guess just explaining his side of the story and just giving his input on things, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, that's going to be it for this video, everyone. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. If y'all made it this far, if you did, please give it a like, this video a like, and subscribe if you haven't. And comment down below what y'all think. I want to hear y'all's thoughts. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.